Welcome students, I am Shweta Raswant and I am going to teach you class 12th Economics chapter 5 which is rural development from the book Indian Economic Development. So, what is rural development? In India, majority of poor people lives in rural areas where they do not have basic necessities like food, clean drinking water, clothes. So, for the betterment of those poor people, we need to have rural development. Now, we are going to learn about the process of rural development. First, development of human resources. The quality of the human resources needs to be improved through proper attention to literacy, better health facilities for the physical growth. Second is development of infrastructure. The development of infrastructure is basic issue for the development in rural India. This includes electricity, irrigation, credit marketing, facilities, especially construction of roads and feeder roads to highways and railways. Third point is land reforms. It includes elimination of exploitation in land relations. Next, actualization of the goal of land to the tiller. Next, improvement of socio-economic conditions of rural poor by widening their land base. Increasing agricultural productivity and production. Alleviation of poverty. 30% of total population is still below the poverty line. So, there is a serious need for taking serious steps for alleviation of poverty and bringing significant improvement in living conditions of weaker sections. Next point is development of the productive resources. Now we will be learning about rural credit. Rural credit means credit for rural families, especially poor families. In agriculture, farmers are in strong need for credit due to long time gap between crop sowing and realization of income. Credit is one of the important factors which contribute to agricultural production and efficient and effective rural credit delivery system is crucial for raising agricultural productivity and incomes. Sources of rural credit. There are two sources from which the farmers can raise loans. First, non-institutional sources. Second, institutional sources. Non-institutional sources. Non-institutional sources have been the traditional sources of agricultural credit in India. The major institutional sources are money lenders, relatives, traders and commission agents, rich lenders. Institutional sources. The various non-institutional sources used to exploit small and marginal farmers by lending to them on high interest rates and by manipulating the accounts to keep them in debt trap. Government established the institutional sources with the following objective: to provide adequate credit to farmers at a cheaper interest rate and to assist small and marginal farmers in raising their agricultural productivity and maximizing their income. Some of the important institutional sources of agricultural credit are cooperative credit, land development banks, commercial bank credit, regional rural bank, the government, National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development, which is also known as NABARD, and the self-help groups. Some of the major problems of rural development are poor electricity condition, poor industrial development, improper communication facilities, poor medical infrastructure, low literacy rate, unemployment, and poor health conditions. Thank you for watching, students. I hope you liked the video.